Hey guys, my name is Valerie Dietrich.
And my name is Emma Santry, and we are 2/3 of the news team.
And today we're going to be answering your questions about the credit card scandal, the updates that we have, and most importantly, where is Ram Ganesh? So we talked to RSU President Vanessa Henry, who gave us some answers but wasn't able to give us full details, as she told the eye-opener she cannot give us much information due to legal reasons. And we just wanted to give that a quick disclaimer before we start the video.
And we also reached out to the last known phone number that we had for Ram, and we didn't hear anything back. And we also called and emailed his lawyer, and we didn't hear anything back. And then lastly, we also reached out to the past 2018-2019 executives that were on the same team as him. And again, we did not hear anything back.
So these are our answers based on what we know.
Yes.
So Vanessa said that the audit is aiming to be done around December or the new year at the latest, but it's also really important to note the difference between a forensic audit and a regular audit. So a regular audit is just check where people are putting their money, make sure the money is being allocated correctly and that it's being spent in the right places. However, a forensic audit is a bit different. It's actually very different. The purpose of a forensic audit is to be able to press charges and find proof of financial mismanagement.
So the RSU did create a forensic audit committee during their July 25th Board of Directors meeting. But according to the meeting minutes, which were posted to the RSU website, the committee will provide financial reform bylaw and policy recommendations. They'll be the main point of contact for the forensic auditing firm. And they will also be tasked, quote, with overseeing RSU staff and executive at the RSU compliance with the third-party forensic audit into any expenditures of money made by the RSU in the past from May 1st, 2018 to February 1st, 2019. So those include credit card expenses and Loud Festival expenses.
So another question we'll be hearing a lot is there going to be a trial? Are they going to hold him accountable? Are they going to take him to court? Not specifically Ram, though. It's important to note that there were 2 credit cards.
Yeah, so there was a credit card that was under Ram's name, the president's name, and there was a credit card under the vice president of operations, Severine Gosel's name. Vanessa said that because the audit is not confirmed, she can't really say anything about that, as they need to have, like, you know, obviously with the audit there's proof that financial mismanagement occurred.
Yeah, so they can't definitively tell us that they're going to take them to court because in all honesty everything is still alleged. Yeah. We don't know for sure. Did the credit card scandal positively or negatively impact the opt-in fees at Ryerson? Now, again, we cannot answer this definitively because we cannot speak on behalf of all Ryerson students, but we do know this year the RSU got about 60% of opt-ins
from full-time students.
And the ancillary fee cost to opt-in is around $24.44 annually.
Yeah, but it is worth noting that the RSU actually had a better opt-in rate than quite a few other campus services and groups. So the campus radio station, the CGRU, and the World University Services Canada Ryerson Student Refugee Program. Each of those cost less than $5 a year, and less than 50% of full-time students chose to opt into those services. So even though the RSU costs more, they had a higher opt-in rates than those services, including the eye-opener.
Yep, including us.
That said, when the scandal first happened and we reported on it, Doug Ford quoted a CBC article on it, and he kind of used the scandal as a justification for the Student Choice Initiative.
Yeah, that tweet was not great. That was not great for us.
That was not the reason why we wrote this article.
That's not the reason why this happened. I know we've said this a million times, but we have to wait for the audit, guys. We don't know until the audit's done, but we do know from a board meeting that the charges on the credit card were allegedly $250,000, according to then board directors member and past president McLean DeWeaver. But at that same January board meeting, Ganesh said that anyone had access to those credit cards. So anybody on the executive could use the credit cards. It wasn't just his or Sabrine's.
And then in February, the union's financial coordinator, Darshini J., she confirmed that a total of $273,000 was spent between May 1st, 2018 and February 1st, 2019, which was around the period that Ram Ganesh was in office. He was impeached in February. So we can't, again, that $273,000 is just a total of how much was spent. It doesn't necessarily mean it was all bad spending.
Yes. So as far as we know right now, no charges have been laid against Ram or anyone else involved with the scandal. We did send a question to his lawyer asking if Ram's faced any penalties because of the alleged misspending, and whether or not they were worried about this possibility, but we did not receive a response. Yeah.
So when asked, Vanessa told the Eye that in order to prevent it from happening again, she's holding herself accountable to her actions, she's attending board meetings and doing the best she can as president to have the RSU be as transparent as possible and communicate with students.
She also said that, she doesn't want to be associated with Ram. She wants to be, set herself apart from past presidents because, she wasn't involved in the credit card scandal. That's on the last executive team. So she just said that I don't worry about him in my day-to-day life. She's her own person.
And then the last question, which we got so many times, was where is Ram Ganesh? And we don't know where
we would
Ram
love
Ganesh
to know.
is.
We would love to know.
So if anyone knows where he is, we have an encrypted tip line where you can actually submit your tips. You can DM us, you can shoot us an email. We would love to know where Ram Ganesh is. We have no idea where
Please
Ram
tell
Ganesh
us.
is. Yeah.
Please tell us. Because we don't. He just sort of dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, the last time that I ever saw him was at that February meeting where he got impeached, and he left the meeting early. He peaced out, so.
Wait, we forgot a question. We've got a very important question. So we've had a few posts on our website and in our articles of one of our masthead members. And a lot of people asked us if he was indeed Ram Ganesh.
So the question is, Kos, are you Ram Ganesh?
No, I'm not Ram Ganesh, nor the president of the RSU, yet. Also, that question was kind of racist.
There you have it, guys. I'm Valerie Dietrich.
And I'm Emma Sandry, and we're the news team at the Eye Opener. Hope this answered some of your questions, maybe not all, but
We hope we helped a little bit.
We'll keep digging.